Like each semester at NYU, Spring 2021 will feature rigorous academics, challenging conversations, and vibrant social events for everyone in our community. And while some of you will study, teach, and work remotely this semester, we're also thrilled to welcome some of you back to campus. Of course, our number one priority this winter and spring continues to be the well-being of our students, faculty, administrators, and staff, as well as that of our neighbors in the city. So for all those attending in person, accessing campus buildings, or otherwise engaging with the campus community, know that you are making a commitment to share responsibility for keeping each other safe. The protocols we've put in place, based on COVID-19 prevention guidelines from the CDC and the state of New York, serve as the contract you enter in embarking on this new semester. As one NYU community, our success or our failure rests in the hands of each and every person who is returning. Here are the rules and the role you need to play. Together, we can do this. Every single person, including students, faculty, administrators, staff, and anyone else entering NYU buildings, must wear face coverings at all times on any university property, with the exception of when in private offices, private residence hall quarters, or designated areas where eating is permitted. That means the indoor and outdoor areas of all buildings, as well as balconies, plazas, vestibules, loading docks, and more. Face coverings must stay over both your mouth and your nose. The university has procured a supply of masks in case anyone needs them, but we strongly urge that community members obtain and use their own face coverings. With 50% or fewer capacity caps in most spaces, one-way hallways and staircases, reduced capacity on elevators, and thousands of wall and floor signs guiding safe movement, distancing will be far easier than usual within NYU buildings, especially in residence halls and classrooms. Everywhere you go on campus, maintain at least 6 feet or 2 meters from other people, including when entering, exiting, or spending any time within NYU's buildings. Within each classroom, students will sit 6 feet or 2 meters apart from each other, with a 10-foot or 3-meter buffer from the faculty member. On the first day of class, each student should pick a seat and use that exact same chair all semester. All non-essential office space sharing is prohibited until further notice. Public health guidelines should be applied when you're off campus as well. Restaurants, bars, parties, and even small gatherings should be avoided because of their well-documented role in spreading the coronavirus. Remember that everyone's personal conduct will have an impact on the health and safety of the entire campus community. There will be enhanced and more frequent cleaning throughout NYU buildings, particularly on high-touch surfaces such as doorknobs and elevator buttons. We urge you to wash your hands frequently using soap and water for at least 20 seconds, or using hand sanitizer. All are asked to clean up thoroughly after themselves, including the use of disinfectant wipes in common areas. On any day that you plan to enter an NYU facility, students, faculty, administrators, and staff are required to answer questions for the NYU Daily Screener before leaving their house. Once it's completed, you will receive an email with a green stamp allowing you to enter, or a red stamp indicating that you cannot enter. Show the green stamp each day to an NYU public safety officer for building entry, or be sure you have green stamp approval when swiping in. With a few exceptions, visitors will not be allowed on campus. Those deemed essential must also complete a daily screener. Throughout the semester, there will be requirements around regular testing and, if necessary, quarantining and isolating. For details, visit the Community Testing section at nyu.edu/NYU returns. Contact tracing is key to slowing the spread of COVID-19. If any NYU community member is diagnosed, develops symptoms, is in close contact with someone infected, or travels to a location on an advisory list, they should immediately notify NYU's COVID-19 Prevention and Response Team through nyu.edu/coronavirus/reporting. The NYU team will facilitate testing for those who display any COVID-19 symptoms or have been in close contact with someone who has a confirmed case. We have set aside space in university housing for those living in residence halls who may need to isolate or quarantine. Remember that we are responsible for each other's health and safety like never before. Those who violate this essential pact endanger us all, so the rules will be strictly enforced. Employee noncompliance will be handled through human resources. Faculty who don't comply will be contacted by deans. Ramifications may include deactivating campus IDs and disbanding certain in-person classes, initiatives, or activities. Students must understand that behavior which threatens the health or safety of others may be subject to formal disciplinary action through the Office of Student Conduct. This includes any gatherings where masks and physical distancing are not appropriately observed, even when it occurs off campus or during breaks. Sanctions can include restriction from campus, removal from the residence halls, and possibly even suspension from the university. We encourage you to report incidents of noncompliance confidentially by emailing covidcompliance@nyu.edu. The Public Health Ambassador Program employs NYU students on campus to act as role models and peer educators for recommended behaviors around COVID-19, and students employed as community space assistants help ensure study rooms and other common spaces are used appropriately and safely. This winter and spring will be a crucial time for NYU and will require great vigilance in order to succeed. No single intervention will prevent the spread of COVID-19, but this combination of safety measures will decrease the risk to you and everyone you encounter. We all have an opportunity to show each other, show New York City, and show the world that our community is determined and resilient, and that we care for each other. Let's follow the rules, let's keep going forward, and let's keep each other safe.